Colosseum. My name is Chris, and I will be the host of the day. Now, I believe you guys have experienced and fallen in love with the new Asus netbook. But here, in the Republic of Gamers, a place for those who dare, we have the coolest machines, only for true gamers. We will be having an introduction and showcase our latest products, and an open Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please say them after the presentation, and our product managers will be able to assist you. Now, let's welcome ROG Technical Marketing, Pan.
Hi everybody, welcome to Republic of Gamers. My name is Pandario. I named myself after Pandario from the world of Warcraft. As all you can see, first of all, I'm a gamer. The secondary, I'm a geek. This is why I joined the Republic of Gamers to be a technical marketer. Today, do you know why we invite you guys to join the event? Anybody knows?
See the latest and greatest.
Oh, today is Chinese Valentine's Day. Yeah. So, we will show our passion and love into our all new products, the all new Zephyrus series and the all new Strix series. Okay. Everybody know the first Zephyrus series is a new standard for AAA and sync and portable gaming. The subsequent Zephyrus S gets more even powerful performance and more expansions in our product. Today, we have a new product in our family. It's our daughter, Zephyrus S. Zephyrus S is the sinister and the lightest gaming laptop over the world, impacting the impossible performance into a possible small form factor. This will prove how we lead the game. So now I will show our new member in our Zephyrus family, our daughter, Zephyrus Nvidia. Okay, guys, let me show you the real body. It's gamers' soulmate, one and only. Okay, let's check. Zephyrus S is the world's first smallest GTX 1070 gaming laptop. It continues the classic design by pushing the height of the limit in just 14.95 to 15.75 even. So, it's like a samurai sword. It's powerful, thin, and elegant. Now, we will tell you some detail about the CNC unique lead. Everybody knows Da Vinci spent 23 years to finishing his great art, the Last Supper. ROG inherited his spirit of awareness. It was totally realized in our Zephyrus S. So we take 5 stages, like this piece of aluminum, finally to become a unique lead. Totally, we take 5 stages. You can check. And the most important of all is the final step. It transfer edges. It let our Zephyrus S more elegant and safety when you play games. Totally, it takes 71.45 minutes. In this mass production area, we urge not only a manufacturer, but also are the dreamer. We always the gamer's dreams come true. This Zephyrus S is not only a gaming laptop, but also art of work. So, it's all total her body, mental chassis. Totally the noble material, art design, and ROG spirit. Our Zephyrus is lightweight with surprising strength. So I trust if you get a body in your hands, you will love it. I know lots of gamers they like the hinge. This hinge is from the eSport cards. It's called the Silky Sensor Door. This Silky Sensor Door let this gaming laptop more stable. When you are playing games, if you exciting moving, it still stands there and very flexible. This is really gaming designed to all gamers. Okay, it's a story about a slim body, although I am a fat. Okay. Zephyrus S is shocking bezel without sacrificing speed. This is why we can put the 15.6 display into a 14.2-inch chassis. Now, I know you guys have already cannot wait and see the performance of our display, the world first solution. Now, I show you why play on PUBG. The world first, ultra-fast, 144 Hz, and 3 millisecond display. The 3 millisecond display. Let me discuss some interesting about our thermal design. Zephyrus S cooling system has 5 components. First, AAS, secondary anti-dust. The third is 12-volt fans. Fourth, we have 250 fins. Finally, CPU and GPU VRAM use the 5 pipes to let the performance to be the best. First, now we will discuss the first component. What is AAS? It's our active aerodynamic system. When you open the lid, And the case will open. Let me show you. When you open the lid, you will open. And when you type, you will feel more comfortable. And you can check. The cold air will come in from this side, GPU and CPU inside. Then the hot wind will go out from this side. This totally results in 22% system airflow improved. The other benefits, the 11% temperature were reduced and 40% airflow space increased. This is why we can give gamers the best experience when you are gaming. And the next, everybody knows more brakes increase more airflow. But don't you know, the general gaming laptop, they usually give you the fan, it just has 59 blades. But you can count our Zephyrus S. Our fan solution each for 83 blades. This is the reason why we can up to 70% improve airflow. This is why we can give users the best performance. It's our ROG leader gaming again. I want to tell you a little secret. Ultra thin film design. There are 250 PC films, as small, as slim as just 0.1 millimeter. This is why we can packing the impossible performance into a world's smallest form factor. I think you can enjoy everything in our thermal design. Next, everybody said the dusk is thermal's biggest armor. So, ROG gives our gamers the best design. It's called anti-dusk thermal design. Let me show you what is anti-dusk technology.
ROG has recently invented the exclusive design for the anti-dust cooling system, which can help get rid of dust and other particles to prolong the lifespan and increases the stability of the system. It consists of two fans, each with a dedicated dust tunnel. The anti-dust tunnel ejects harmful particles from the system. Centrifugal force pushes dust and other particles along the fan wall, eventually ejecting them via the anti-dust tunnel. Here we have a mock-up to demonstrate how the anti-dust cooling system works. The polystyrene balls represent dust and other particles that are sucked into the fan module. Watch as they are pushed along the fan wall and ejected through the anti-dust tunnel. Let's see how a system without an anti-dust fan works. The polystyrene balls all end up clogging the front of the fins, something which does not happen with the ROG anti-dust design. Warm air goes through ultra-thin fins and goes out of the system via the exhaust, while dust is blown out through the tunnels. The anti-dust cooling system is a cooling masterpiece that improves system stability and extends the lifespan of the laptop.
Okay, you don't worry about the warranty of your gaming laptop because we have the anti-dust technology. Next, do you know how to boost our 12 watt fans? We have a small, smart Mercer for here, and now we will introduce it by the videos.
To keep a high-performance gaming laptop cool during intense gaming sessions, you need an equally high-performance cooling solution. For this reason, ROG's latest gaming laptops have been upgraded with new high-performance fans, a significant cooling upgrade over standard fans seen in previous generation laptops. ROG high-performance fans spin up to 20% faster and deliver up to 43% more airflow. In this demonstration, we are comparing airflow between the ROG high-performance fan and a standard fan. First, a large chamber is filled with a fog machine. Once the chamber is completely full, a divider between the two chambers is removed and the fan switched on. In these comparison shots, you can clearly see the superiority of the high-performance fan. In our our next demonstration, we set up a rig to compare the thrust generated by each fan. Our standard fan blew up 5 candles, while the high-performance fan managed to blow up 10 candles. The increased thrust and airflow provided by our new high-performance fans ensure your laptop's internal components keep nice and cool during even the most demanding gaming sessions.
Okay, guys, it's all secrets as I know for Zephyrus S. If you want to realize more detail, you can check with your local manager from Asus. I trust they will tell you more secret about this all new Zephyrus S, my daughter. Okay? Next. All new ROG Strix Scar II. It's GL704. In this year Computex, we have already launched the GL504. This Scar II, lots of gamers told us the surface has lower temperature, so when they are playing, they get a very good experience. But some told me they want more bigger, larger display to enjoy in the games. We ROG hear about you, care about you. So today, we launch all new ROG Strix Scar II XL display for you guys. It's respect for you guys. Rich booster technology. Why is this? Everybody know, when you play League of Legends, this game is 5 to 5, right? But your home, your router always just have 4 ports. If the guy he have no hole can plug in, maybe he lost the game and he say, hey, I just know the hole. So we already give you the range booster technology. We use the philosophy is landless is wireless. And what is this? Let me show a video for you guys.
Gamers who play online games know that every second counts. This is why the ROG Scar II uses a physical RJ45 cable for router connections to ensure minimal lag and optimal ping times. Meanwhile, the ROG Scar II laptops, in addition to being used as a serious gaming platform, also offer the convenience of Wi-Fi for general internet access, word processing, and entertainment. The ROG Strix Scar II fully supports the latest Wi-Fi standards, including dual-band 5G and 2.4G 802.11 AC Wave 2, as well as MIMO at 160 MHz bandwidth. The ROG Scar II supports MIMO-enabled terminal devices, so that the bandwidth of the wireless router can be used more effectively for greater transmission value to achieve the more desirable 1733 MB wireless bandwidth. Furthermore, ROG Strix Scar II comes with the latest Range Boost Zero blind spot technology via the proprietary 4-antenna configuration, which is 2x2 plus 2x2 convection mode. The laptop can switch between different main and aux antennas according to signal strength. This optimizes the laptop's radiation pattern for reducing blind spots, so that gamers won't have to worry about their Wi-Fi connections when they're gaming.
I'm really proud of our rich user technology. Use this technology, you can check on the real game scenario. If you have this technology, the average ping will lower. If you don't have this technology, the ping is higher. So if you guys have the same skill, you will win every battle if you have our range booster technology. Next. It's a story, again, about a slim body. This Scar II GL704GN is 1.52 cm narrow length previous generation. You can check here. This is the reason why you can put the 17.3 inch display into a 15.7 chassis. So you can put this on your fashion bag and take it play everywhere, every time. The next, world first visual solution on our Scar II gaming laptop. You can check the 144 Hz refresh rate. It results in ultra smooth. Very important is a key feature. 3 milliseconds. Just we have response time. It results in ultra fast. So let me show you with this visual solution to play in the CSGO. After CSGO, maybe relax something. Do you have ever listened to a song? City of Star. Do you hear for me? Anybody know this novice? Don't know? Don't you know? Okay, we have Aura. We not only have this Aura gaming laptop, but also gaming mouse, gaming headset. We all are ecosystem. So I just got to get 8 parts. There is a shining eye. And in the edge, there is a lighting bar like the lightsaber. So the chest, you will love it. When you play in the Starbucks, I just it will become the shining star. And check the floor. Gamers told me Aura dancing, so they have feeling. It's why we, Zephyrus and the Strix have the Aura sync on the 8 parts. This is our dashboard, the old. We feel it's not enough. It's not enough, really not enough. So we make an evolution for our user interface. Now, gaming center, forget. Maybe on request was born. You can check. We have 5 points. Cooling, CPU performance, GPU performance, energy saving, and the late noise reduce. Put 5 points in this radar graphics. And if you want to realize more detail here, you can check CPU log. And I want to tell you, in this dashboard, you can check the situation and you can set a game profile. You can save the favorite city over here. somebody told me, you won't use mobile phone to read the gaming laptop situation. We give you Android and iOS version. You can check user center, have a fan, get a file, utilities, system info, and configurations. Now, join the Republic. Today, I will tell you a story. The story is about for those who dares. Let me watch.
People say legends are born, ready to go the distance, and naturally fearless. The truth is, legends are not born. They are made through sheer determination and grit. Would you dare to stand up for yourself, to tell the world your story? Would you dare to fight for your vision and make a difference? Would you dare to claim greatness and believe in the impossible? This is for those who dare. Dare to be different. Dare to be defiant. Dare to be a legend. Join the Republic.
Yes, if you like it, please join the Republic, our social media. I'm Panda, not Pandaria. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Panda. Now we'll be having Q&A session. Please welcome our product managers, Aaron and Diana.
Hi everyone, I'm the salesman of GX 531, and if you have any question, just let me know.
How difficult was it to get the screen sizes, the larger screens into the smaller chassis? I mean, that's like the dream, you know, have a bigger screen size than the computer itself. Normally, you know, 17 inch to a 15.
You mean how to make it in the screen smaller, right?
Well, bigger, but yes, the bigger screen in the smaller chassis. It's like a magic trick.
I think, well, this is quite difficult because the whole chassis is, you know, you have to design the PCBA to make it smaller, and you have to put a lot of the component inside that PCB. So how to use the room of the space of the PCBA more efficiently? That would be a our special know-how. So you know, if you know how to put a lot those components and the thermal module inside just a little space, and then you can just make it the chassis more smaller. Yeah. That's all.
And how did you come up with the idea of the anti-dust tunnel? I mean, that's very clever, that it's not clogging up the fins, and it's does that dust get sent outside of the laptop? Where does it get sent?
Oh, we just build a tunnel inside the vent chassis and use the wing to bring those dust and dirt outside the system. That's all. So use a single tunnel.
And so do you see a little pile of dust on the side of your computer where it's all been expelled?
To expel the dust from the rear side. Yeah.
Okay. We noticed today at the Zen launch that there was some improvements in the trackpad. Do gamers use trackpad at all, or are they all using the mouse?
I think they just use the mouse.
Yeah.
For me, I just use the mouse. The trackpad is just for some paperwork. You know, you can use the 10 key to switch it to the numpad. It's quite convenient and handy. Yeah, but when you are gaming, probably just use it with a gaming mouse. Yeah.
Yes. Is there any additional feature for the 704, then just larger screen from then the GL504.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Is there any additional? Is there any additional feature?
Oh, you mean from the differences between
Yeah.
GL504 to 704? So basically they are like a family, so it's like a bigger version of that. But if you know that the 504 doesn't comes with the old generation of gaming center, where the 704 is now integrated into the Armor Crate, which is the new gaming center. So you get more features that you might not receive from that, but definitely that will be our future things that every models will put it on those new features. And basically, because it's bigger chassis, like we put much more better like summer solutions for that as well. So you can expect that you get much more performance and then still, you know, small enough to bring to everywhere. Yeah.
I see in the gaming center from before presentation, there's extreme setting. Is there overclocked processor in DL704?
By overclocking,
Yeah.
no, it will be staying just like a regular processors. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's all.
Hello, I want to ask about the hinge of the Zephyrus S. Is it the mechanism? Is it same like the HP Spectre? And when you use that design for the hinge?
Well, I think the design is not the same, but I think the concept is. I have to admit that it is similar, but you know the design of the HP Spectre hinge that actually is from our company, and then this had been built a couple of years ago. But you know, the reason why we use this hinge design is because we want to make it the chassis more thinner. Yeah, because if we let the hinge outside the chassis, then we'll just make our chassis make it thicker. So just we'll try to make it more elegant and try to make our hinge to inside the chassis. Yeah.
Thank you.
Will you be introducing any of these advancements in the dust and Alex from I2R, will you be introducing any of the enhancements today into like a future desktop range, or are you mainly focusing on notebooks?
You mean
like for the you know the cooling technology, extra fins? But I guess desktops are different; they're probably easier. But some of those things could make any desktops you might make Republic gaming desktops. I mean, are you only going to focus on laptops, or might you take some of the technology into the desktop realm as well?
For this topic, I can't tell you too much because some of our new project is still under processing. If I tell you too much, that'll be lead to other competitors. So sorry.
No worries. There's one over here, this gentleman.
Yes.
So is the GL704 has two different models like GL504 for the Hero and Scar, or just Scar? Thank you.
Yeah, so currently we're having Scar versions in 70-inch, but definitely you can expecting that we will have something new in the future. That's something we are trying to working on, and we are getting more voices from our end users, the gamers, if they are wanting to have that upgrading to 70-inch as well, especially when we are making the 70-inch much smaller. Maybe we can attract some people that will wish to upgrade their 15-inch, and that's possible, yeah.
What sort of battery life are we looking at? I mean, I'm sure people will plug in for maximum power, but what sort of battery life are these new models offering?
Are you asking for GL704 or both of them?
Just for the new models you're showing today.
Yes, so for the GL704, we like for the idle mode, you can expect something around 7 hours. And for
The idle mode for GX5 the device around 5 hours.
But if you're doing hardcore gaming, it's
No, if you are talking about hardcore gaming, probably you will always use the S adapter, right?
Now in the ROGs, the base of the laptop lifts up for added cap. So when you open the lid of the laptop, the base also moves up to the app flow. Yeah. So do you expect any clogging to happen there? Do you think there will be dust entering that added lid?
When we open the lid, and the chassis will open as well. Will there be some dust over there?
Yes.
No, because I tried, currently I use GX501 as my personal laptop for for our offshore work. I didn't find any about the dart or this issue inside the chassis. And a couple months ago, 3 months ago, I just opened my chassis. I just cleaned the fan, and actually, it's quite clean. Because I think just because we just put the anti-dust feature inside for all our models, so it's quite useful. Yeah, don't have to worry about the dart and this.
What kind display panel? IPS or OVA? Display panel.
You mean Zephyrus S?
That's
The panel?
IPS or OVA.
Yeah, IPS. Yeah, it's IPS. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's IPS. Yeah, yeah.
these models are all coming with SSD, right?
I mean, all this model will coming on September. Sorry, will be available on September, right?
Yeah, no, I'm asking if they come with solid state drive, SSD or Nvidia.
Yeah. Okay. In Zephyrus S, we will have SSD only, but in GL704, we will have SSD plus a traditional hard drive.
No, it's just that in the world of consumer, which I know this gaming is a much more advanced world, you still find computers with hard drive, and it's just too slow for the modern era. It should certainly having traditional hard drive storage to store sort of the big game files, that's okay, as long as there's a SSD there to boot up. And
Yes, yes.
yeah, good. Thanks.
Is it Zephyrus S will replace the Zephyrus, the old Zephyrus GX501?
Sorry, too many echoes.
The Zephyrus S,
Yeah.
will it replace the Zephyrus GX501? I mean, the Zephyrus S will be the product replacement for GX501.
Will be the replacement? You mean that become the next generation of the different? We have another model still under development, but I can't tell you the model name. But perhaps you can just I can just give you the model later. But GX531 will become the super slim model, and we will just right now the performance is still good, but the battery life is a little bit acceptable for myself. So we would just want to make it a long battery life, and just try to keep the thickness. But for GX501, we just want to make it keep it the performance, the extreme performance, and then make it more like more specific for the gaming purpose. Yeah, GS 531 just we want to make it for your daily work, and perhaps for some casual gamers. Yeah, we also want to separate those two different purposes and two different our target audience.
What the price will get?
For the Zephyrus S, the price is above Zephyrus M, or
No, GS 501 is quite expensive, I know, but the process will be much cheaper.
much cheaper.
Yeah, it's around 2000, I think.
Yeah. What do you think about the Nvidia? What do you think about the Nvidia MX-Q design? Is it really working? Or the
It's really good. Yeah, it's really good. Because right now our project team just gave me the latest test results. The 1070 MX-Q in Zephyrus S, the GPU score is around 16,000 points, I think. And yeah, it's really good.
Hi. Are you guys be doing any octane memory in these notebooks? Octane memory in these two
You mean
notebooks?
Intel Optimum memory? No, right now we don't have that kind of